Yo, 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 it's your Jordan. Welcome back to another reaction video. We have a new kind of video we're reacting to today. Breakfast in a can. Why? What are we eating? This guy's page was recommended to me this morning and I watched one of the videos. And it's interesting because you know how fucking passionate I am explaining to you guys how bad processed meats and foods are. This is the pinnacle of processed shit. Literally, if you open one of these cans that have meat in it, you're guaranteed to get an eyeball, a testicle, a knob, fucking batty crease. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've actually seen these cans in the shops in the UK. I've never had one, and I never will. Because as you can see on it, in the ingredients there on the front, pork and egg nuggets. Ew. Let's get into it. I want to see
Today's
this.
video is another.
I want to see someone else eat it, not me.
Today's featured food is Hunger Breaks All Day Breakfast in a Can. It actually sounds like a good concept, but is it good for us? Does it taste good? I don't know, but we're gonna
Why
find
am I getting
out.
these ads?
So let's get started.
I never used to get them. Now I get them all the time.
Before we open the can, let's read the label.
Fucking
it says
jarring.
for all day tasty filler with baked beans, sausages, mushrooms. That doesn't sound too bad yet, but then you get to pork and egg nuggets. What is a pork and egg nugget? And then, of course, you have
Processed
bacon.
shit.
Everyone loves bacon, and bacon makes everything better. But in this case, I'm a little skeptical.
What you gotta think about with these foods, just think where they're made and how.
I'm not sure when this can was packed, but it looks like it has a long shelf life, as it's good until September 2017.
This video was made time
The
ago.
whole can has 418 calories, which is not bad for a full breakfast meal, as that's what the can is advertised as. The total fat is 14.2 grams, with 4.8 being saturated, which isn't off the charts horrible, but then again,
Look at
it's
that
not great
nutrition.
either.
There's nothing in there.
The protein is great at 23.9 grams, but then we get to the devil inside the can, the sodium, which is a whopping 3,790 milligrams, which is 1.5 times more sodium than you're supposed to have in an entire day.
Blech. Salt.
And then you have the list of ingredients that goes on and on and on, of words.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I once was told if you cannot read the ingredient, don't eat it. It doesn't belong in your body if you can't fucking read it out and spell it. Like what? Like what is E250, E252? What is fucking E120? What color is E120? What antioxidant is E301? The only antioxidant you should need is from fruit. What stabilizer is E451? Like, don't eat that.
Words that most of us don't know what they mean, which is typical of most canned foods.
Exactly.
And then
you
you have
don't
the quality
understand them. Don't
guarantee.
eat the fucking thing.
After reading how much sodium's in this, there is no quality, so that guarantee is void as far as I'm concerned. They have two sets of heating instructions, one for the hob, which will be a stove to us Americans, and then for the microwave. When I open the can, it smells and looks just like a typical can of pork and beans or beanie weenies. Now I'm going to pour the contents of the can into a medium skillet over medium heat on top of
Just seeing that shit makes you want to vomit.
my stove. If you're in England, do it on top of your hob. I know that doesn't sound right, but that's what the can says to do. Now get your minds out of the gutter, people.
If you're in England, don't eat it, mate. Take it from someone who knows how dirty this stuff is, man.
Now let's go through the contents of the can.
Look at it.
The two long white
He's literally
things
just
are the
scraping
sausages,
it off.
which appear to be nothing more than Vienna sausages. The two meatball-looking things are the pork and egg nuggets. I'm not sure why they just didn't call them pork and egg meatballs. The button mushrooms.
You've got to be a trucker to eat one of these. I swear to God, if I find out, yeah, that you have what it takes to cook your own meals, yet you still buy this shit, hide. Why is there like
And
one
I'm going
piece
to
of
have to assume
pepperoni?
this is the bacon.
That's
I
bacon.
know things are different region to region and country to country, but I've never seen bacon that looked like that.
That's pepperoni, blood.
Here's our all-day breakfast heated up. The directions said do not boil. I accidentally let it boil for about 30 seconds. It doesn't seem to have hurt a thing.
That will
I did
not
a
fill you up
side-by-side
all day.
comparison with the
I'm
picture
telling
on the
you right
can
now.
and what came out of the can. And for once, what came out of the can looks exactly like the picture on the can. Unlike the chicken in the can, if you remember that one.
I want to
Now,
react
the
to
anticipation to try
that.
this is killing
I bet
me.
that looks
And
like
if you
fucking.
believe that, I have some oceanfront
ride.
property in
I'm
Arizona
not
for
even gonna go
sale
there.
for a great price. I tried the beans first, and they're not bad, but they're just like typical pork and beans. Next, I tried the sausage, and like I said, it looked like a Vienna sausage, but it tasted nothing like a Vienna sausage. The taste and texture was quite weird. It tasted more like moist cornbread after you dip it in chili or soup.
Ew.
But with that said, as much as I hate to admit it, I liked it. But if you're expecting sausage, you're going to be very disappointed.
I don't fuck with
And then I
pork,
tried a mushroom, and surprisingly, it tasted just like a
so I ain't
mushroom.
gonna be eating no pork sausage in no time soon.
And then I moved on to the thing that intrigued me and scared me the most, the pork and egg nugget. So I cut it in half and see yellow in the middle, so I'm assuming that's where they got the term pork and egg nugget. At least I was hoping that the yellow part in the middle was the egg. I was trying to get the pork and egg nugget on the spoon so you could see exactly how it looked, but as you could tell, it did not want to cooperate. After I finally got it on the spoon and was able to taste it, it had the same spongy texture as the sausage. It does not taste like meat, it does not taste like egg.
I'm so picky when it comes to eggs, man. I like mine scrambled and seasoned. Whereas, say if I was to have a fried egg, if I see that it has that bogey thing on it, you know what I'm talking about when you have fried eggs? There's like this, when you like bust the yolk open. What do you say, yolk or yolk? I say yolk, I don't know why. But when you bust the yolk open, yeah, and there's obviously you get the orange stuff that comes out, but there's also like a slimy fucking bogey. I don't like that. If I see that, it puts me off. Poached egg's good as well. Hard boiled, I like that, but it's got to be done right. It can't be too dry and it can't be too underdone. It's got to be still bright yellow in the middle, but also hardened a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying?
But again, as much as I hate to admit it, I liked it.
If you
Last but not
whoever
least,
ends up
I
cooking
saved
for
the
me,
best for last,
I'm sorry,
the
but
bacon. I
chicken
know
and
what
rice
each
for
and every
me,
one of you are thinking,
and steak.
and I agree with you. This does not look like, and it is not, bacon. But that's what the can says it is.
It's pepperoni.
So for the sake of the video and the taste test, that's what I'm going to call it. And it tasted just like all of us thought it would. Nothing like bacon.
I bet it
After
tastes
tasting
like
everything in
ham.
the can that was supposed to be meat, the quote-unquote bacon was the only thing that felt like meat in your mouth, but it didn't have any flavor. So
Oh,
after tasting this
what the
all-day
fuck was
breakfast
that?
in a can, I've got to say, if I had to eat it, I would in a heartbeat, and it would be a very unhealthy yet fulfilling meal. Even though the texture was very funky for the so-called meat, I thought the overall taste was okay and edible.
Nah, you gotta be
It would be a
tripping.
decent can of food to have around for an end-of-the-world situation, but not something you want to eat just to eat, when there are a lot more healthier alternatives.
You would have to get me to do something. You'd have to do something mad to get me to eat something like that. I don't even want to put something like that in my body. But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, share the video. Stay tuned for more. Comment down below some videos you want me to react to. Obviously, if they fit on this channel, I'll get to it. Without further ado, take care of yourself. It's been your boy Edgel.